operant conditioning neurofeedback that's been around since the 50s, they will tell you, you can expect to do 25 sessions before you begin to feel a change. I don't have 25 sessions before I can begin to feel a change for me and my family and military and first responders and children on the autism spectrum. And the things that this does are so mind-blowing. You heard a few people. Imagine a mom with a little 5-year-old boy that has never said a word. 5 years old, one session, the next day the kid says, Mama. Romeo never spoke a word. 14-year-old boy on the autism spectrum. The most mind-blowing thing that I've heard, and I've heard a lot of mind-blowing things from people. After the third session, the grandma lived with the mom, and the mother comes in, Maria, and she said, I'm very embarrassed to tell you my mother lives with us. And I said, yeah, what happened? She goes, my mother and I were arguing with each other. Lawrence has never said the name of a family member. He's never said a word in his life. He goes up to his grandmother, and the grandmother and the mother are yelling at each other, and he says, shut up, Grandma. And I went, oh my gosh, Maria, what did you think? What did you say? And she said, I wish you would have said, I love you, Mama, but I'll take shut up, Grandma. I mean, the kid never spoke. A 14-year-old kid who never spoke. A father called me. The last story I'll tell, and then I'll shut up and see if you guys have any questions. This father, David, calls me. My daughter has pelvic floor dysfunction. I said, what? I went, and I looked it up on Google, and I was like, oh my gosh, feels like she's giving birth 24/7. And I was like, what the heck? And he said, can you help my daughter? We just went to the 14th doctor at UCLA. They threw up their hands. They don't know. I said, I have no idea. I don't promise anything. I don't know. And I'm going, how in the world is this going to help somebody that has pelvic floor dysfunction? 10 out of 10 anxiety, 10 out of 10 pain, major heavy-duty opioids. Was coming in 4 times a week. Her mother was driving her from Lake Forest to Temecula, where I live an hour north of San Diego. By the end of the 4th session, she had no more anxiety. She came 5 times the last week. By the end of the 17th session, at the end of 4 weeks, 50% of her opioids were gone. 50% of her pain was gone. 1 more week goes by. David calls me on the phone, crying. I said, David, I know it's you. I can't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? He stops crying. He goes, Lauren, she's on the website under this area called ISIS Success Stories, the before and after. After the 21st session, all opioids gone, all pain gone. This is 3.5 years ago. The woman has had no pain. How in the world does neurofeedback help with such neurological